Thursday, May 2nd, and we're here. We're back again.
Yes.
I'm Sheila. You can find me on Ravelry as Shishi62.
And I'm Margaret, and you can find me on Ravelry as Magpie60. And we have a little guest here today.
Yes, it's my grandson.
Just for a
Can
little
you
bit
say
of
hi?
time.
Say hi. Yeah, no, you don't want to sit now, do you? Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, off you go.
Okay. Yes.
Someone's a little tired today.
He's overtired, and he's just not paying attention to much stuff. Oh. Yeah. He only had a little bit of a nap, not long enough, so. But other than that.
But we don't have an awful lot to talk about, although we did go to the Knitters Frolic this past Saturday. And so we'll talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
And then we'll also talk a little bit about some whips that we may have.
Yeah.
And
I have an
somebody
FO.
has an FO.
I have an FO.
Yeah.
Why don't we start with that?
Okay. So
this is the sock length that I chose to work on.
Yes.
This is the Andre Sue Knits 2017 Needles Up.
Yeah.
This is what she did.
And
so these, there we are. These are my socks
that were knit up. And it's amazing how so close
they're very close, very close.
Really cool.
Yeah. And the pink I use is the pink that was in my my Ohm shawl that I dyed. Because it was fingering weight held double,
yeah.
I have extra little balls left over. So that's what I used for the contrast cuffs, heels and toes.
Yeah.
Oh, sock. You want the sock on? Do you want me to put it on you? Yeah, he loves it when I put the socks on him. But that's it for FOs. That is all we have done for FOs is this.
I will talk a little bit about my whips. So as you know, I decided I would do the watermelon socks, and I haven't done any more on that, but I will just show you again. So I'm working on the watermelon socks. I've reached the heel for each of them. I got started on doing kind of a German short row heel, and I'm not really sure I'm going to stick with that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go through one of Sheila's books that she lent me. Sorry, going off screen. This custom socks, because it's got a whole bunch of different heel patterns.
Yes, it does.
So this is Kate Atherley's book, Custom Socks. So I'm going to flip through that and see if I can find something that sort of strikes my fancy for doing toe-up socks. So that's my first whip that I've already told you about. But since then, I've also started knitting. It's Lisa Much's tremble shawl. Sheila's already got a tremble shawl done.
I did it last year. I did it about this time last year.
Yeah, and so I decided that I was going to get started on my tremble shawl. And so this is what I've knit up so
that looks
far.
Amazing. You've really got that.
I've spent like a couple of days, like literally, because I have some time. I think I'm getting some work in a little bit.
Yeah.
So there's the top one with the little blips of color.
Oh, that looks fabulous.
And then I think the other blips are on this end here, and you can see.
Yes.
I've got there's the
first one
there,
started,
and then the second one is also there, but it's a little bit.
It's just starting.
It's just started. I've got that little blip on there too, but I'm loving working with this yarn, I have to say. Oh, look at you in your socks. Oh, he looks like a little goalie.
Would you like Nanny to take them off now?
Can I see? Do you want to sit on my lap?
You're going to come around this way?
Go.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to show everybody you with your goalie socks on.
Yeah.
They are so cool.
See?
How
they
cool
take up his whole
is
leg.
That?
Look at yourself. Woo!
Like a goalie.
I could almost put them on backwards and let the heels be the knees.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah.
You've got Nanny socks on.
Socks. Socks.
So
Yeah.
So anyway, the yarn I'm using in this, this one is called Graffiti Overlay, and it's from Spun Right Round, and it's their superwash sock. So it's really nice. It's so pretty. There's a ton of colors in there, and I could have gone with any color, but when I bought this, again, I bought it at, it wasn't Needles Up. It was at Run. No, it was.
Oh, it was at the Indie Untangled.
Indie Untangled. And then in 2017, and then the green is this amazing.
From Skeiny Dipping?
That one is from Skeiny Dipping yarn, and I've lost the ball. But anyway, the green one is called Scarab, and it's her Marrakesh fingering. So it's got merino, cashmere, nylon, and oh my gosh, it's so soft and snuggly.
Yeah.
So I am absolutely loving this.
Eli, no touch, sweetheart. No touch.
So that's what I'm using. I'm really making headway. I think I've only got 3 more bands of that color left to do. So I'm just like flying through it. It's such a great knit.
It is. It's really, really nice.
So if you're interested, yeah, it's the Tremble shawl. Yeah, I know.
Yes, I have him today for a little bit. Yeah, I know. Look.
Now you say hi.
Go pop the bubbles.
So one of the reasons I decided to get started on that shawl is I started really updating my Ravelry stash, and I realized I've got so much I really need to get started on getting some things.
Hi.
So I thought, well, this one is supposed to use a couple of balls, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a couple of balls and just get started on something. So
yeah.
But we did get a few things when we were at the Knitter's Frolic.
Yeah.
So do you want to show what we
I will
got?
show the few things that we have.
Yeah.
I've got one of them I've already started using. I bought a set of 3.5 millimeter. They ended up being the Knitter's Pride Platina Cubits.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought those. Then I got a couple other pairs of Addie's Sock Rockets. I got a 2.0 and a 2.25 because I broke the 2.5 Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got I went to Erin of Bling Your String, and I got these nice square stitch markers with a little sheep.
So cute.
So besides that, I saw this. I had to get it. She had posted it on her podcast. She showed it on her podcast, which is her podcast is She Must Knit.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's Beaker, and then it comes with
Stitch
that
markers
and the little stitch markers. Yeah.
And Progress Keeper.
Yeah.
Very appropriate because the Progress Keeper is.
I don't know what it is.
It looks like a
film or
a film
movie film, like
thing.
Yeah,
which
but
is
it's
sort of cool.
Well, and my son is a lab technician, so just like Beaker. So hi. And then Margaret saw this, and I thought, well, she has to have this. So this is one of her bags with the and there's the inside with this nice inside, but it's got the here's the stitch markers, and there's the Progress Keeper is like a little broad panty.
Yeah.
And then the stitch markers, the nice pink stitch markers. So that's Margaret's.
Yes.
And it sparkles. The bras sparkle. I don't think you can see it there, but they have a little bit of sparkle.
Yeah, some of them have some sparkle.
Yeah,
so it's
that's
really
hers.
cool.
And mine's a drawstring.
Yeah.
Mine's just a drawstring. So
anyway, I love this bag.
Yes.
I don't know what I'm going to
I know
put in
she
it,
doesn't need it, but she really, really liked it.
I
So
love it.
But Erin also dyes sock blanks. So I bought this one.
That's gorgeous. I just love the colors in that. I cannot wait to see how that knits up.
This is a one of. Oh, do you have? Yeah. So I bought this from her because I love her sock blanks. Are amazing, absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So she also does skeins of yarn as well.
Yeah.
And quite often, every couple of weeks, she gets material and she shows like two types, and you vote on which one you go like vote on her podcast, which one you like the most.
Yeah.
And the one that wins, she makes up like some bags like this, some of the ones that you have. She often will dye a skein of yarn or two, because she sort of makes kits.
Yeah.
I think go with it.
We were talking about this last time.
Yeah. So that's one of her sock blanks. I really, really like them.
Yeah.
I did one
There's
last
always
year.
a
of hers.
nice selection of colors. So
I did one of hers last year, and it was the green with the pink in it. So yes, I really enjoyed that one too. So that is that.
Yeah. So that
we didn't get a lot. I actually came back with money.
Yeah.
I take cash and we spend the cash.
Yes, and that's kind of it. And I was really, like I said, I had been working on updating my stash on Ravelry, and I just thought, this is insane. I don't need any more yarn. But I figured I'd need some more sock needles, because I thought if I had a few more pairs of sock needles, I could go in and like keep some in some project bags that I have. Yes,
and you can also get everything prepped for upcoming projects and things like that.
So I thought that's what I would do, but they didn't. I knit my socks on 2.25s, and they didn't have many of those.
Well,
I was looking for specific brands. I really wanted Chowgu. Just because I have one set that's a wood one, and I thought I'd like to try their metal ones, but they didn't have. Nobody had them. There weren't a lot of vendors selling needles.
Yes.
So
which we were surprised.
Kind of limited selection.
Very, very limited selection.
So I think I'll just have to go to a yarn store, which is fine. That's fine, but I just thought since I was there, rather than tempt myself in another place that has yarn.
And that's I was saying to Margaret, I said, really? I said they had a ton of new vendors, which was phenomenal. It was great.
It was great.
It was
we were
really
able
good.
To go around and see. We saw Sandy from Sandy by the Lakeside, and Christina, of course.
We saw Diane and Ethel or Edith
All Dyed Up. So they have a podcast, and they also dye yarn. So we saw their booth, which was awesome.
It was very good. And then
Jen, the yarn therapist, and Feisty Fibers, they were sharing a booth as well. So we saw them. I was looking at the Lichen and Lace booth. She had some really nice. If you were interested in doing, what's that shawl that you're working on? The Fan and Feather.
The Birds of a Feather shawl. She did a really nice job, I thought, of setting up her booth in that she would have like the mohair type yarn and the sort of matching merino fingering weight yarn. So if you were looking for a project that did both, there's also there's a t-shirt pattern. I saw Christy Glass had made this t-shirt. I can't remember the name. Really cute.
I will put it on the bottom here.
And it's
the top
like the lace mohair up here, but it's a worsted weight.
I think it's worsted
weight from like here down. It sort of goes like this. It sort of has that sort of like neckline.
Yes. And ever since I saw Christy Glass's version of it, I was like,
I have to
really want to make that. So I know we have the Birds of a Feather one, but I keep looking at mine going, I kind of want to make that top instead.
Go for it.
Because I really liked that
because then
top.
you could hold the two skeins together.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Right?
Yeah.
It would. I think we have more than enough to make that top.
I think so too. I think I'm going to have to adjust the pattern. It is a crop, but I think like I'm rather long in the torso, so I'll probably have to adjust it a bit. But whatever. I think I have enough to actually make it, but I'll go back and double check.
Yeah.
The amounts, but anyway.
Yeah, but
speaking of tops.
Yeah, speaking of tops, like I've been saying, I'm not one to make sweaters, blah, 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 blah. But I saw this tank top. It's called Glenlea by Corrine Walcher. This is it. With the nice design down there. So I'm thinking I'm going to make it. So I've decided I'm going to use the Uru yarn in the Shibori colorway that we got from Knit Crate.
It's going to be so cool.
Yeah, it is. It's really, really nice. So
you know what? That would look amazing with white pants.
Yes, and I have white pants. So, and I'm starting to swatch. It's a big swatch, but I'm going to rip it out anyways. But that's how it looks with the little blue fleck through it. I love it. Nice. Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
So, and it's so soft. It's 100% superwash merino. So, but it's a single ply. It's not, there's no twist to it. It's single ply.
Yeah.
So,
I think it would look amazing with this, in this pattern.
Yes. So, and I think I'm debating on alternating skeins because the colors are pretty much there, and it's just where the blue is like, it's so randomly speckled that it's not, there's no patterning or anything to it. So I think I might just do one skein after the other. Yeah. So, but we'll see. I'm just checking to see roughly what the gauge is.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's good. Considering you don't really do sweaters, it's a good idea.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it, because I don't do sweaters. So, and I do, and it asked for the 3.5 needles, and that's what I had to get. I have a 3.25 and I have a 3.75. Oh. I didn't have a 3.5. Yeah. So at least I know I can go up or down a little bit. Yeah. So it looks like, just even from that, it looks like I could probably make the smallest size and make it fit me, even though I'm not the smallest size.
I know. Don't you love when you find that out?
It's like, yay.
Yeah.
So, but we'll see. We'll see. It's something I'm planning on working on, so we'll just see. Yeah. We'll just see.
So,
but we also ran into, I've written down a bunch of stuff. Oh, I periscoped on Monday, and I was talking to Debbie Mason. She's somebody who comes on my Periscope. And I was talking to her. She did the Miriam dress by Taiga Hilliard.
Okay.
She does she did that that cape thingy that I made for Layla for Christmas, green. Yeah. She does a lot of these patterns. Anyways, I was talking to her about, and it's a beautiful little dress. I was talking to her about one that I had made. I told her about the Purpurium one that I made, which I actually put some of these little projects in my projects on Ravelry.
That's great.
So finally, I did get the odd picture here and there. But I was trying to tell her, and it was the pattern was called the In Threes cardigan.
Right.
And that's a bought pattern, and it's really, really cute. It's just a couple of buttons up here, and it's open. And it's got like little cap sleeves, sort of, not really a sleeve.
That's the one Erin told you about?
Yes.
So you can actually, the cool thing about it is you can kind of adjust, and the child will grow into it.
Yes. They can grow into it.
So it can be kind of like tunicky
leggings, and it can last them for a long time. Yeah. Because my daughter-in-law that I made it, or my granddaughter that I made it for, she's very tall and thin. So even though she's almost 2, she could get away with wearing the 12-month size because she's very long in the torso, and it would be more of a cardigan sweater than it would be a long dress coat, so to speak. Yeah. So, but I found another one on there when I was looking for that In Threes, and it's called Little Sister's Dress by Tora Frøseth.
Oh, okay. It looks sort of.
It's got the
Nordic, so it's got
an O with the line design, and it's a free pattern, and it's 3 months to 24 months.
So I'll write that here so that you can see what it's like. So,
but the In Threes cardigan is by Kelly Herdrick, and it's a $6 pattern US, but it's from newborn to 5 years of age.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it's got a good variety. Yeah. And it works, and it's really cute. It's a dress. It's or the Little Sister's dress is a dress. Yeah. It's not a cardigan, but it's very similar in a way to the In Threes cardigan, except it's one piece instead of open. But so other than that, but we ran into so many people when we were there. We were talking with Eric of Sticks Plus Twine. Yes. Shamika came up from New York.
We posted a photo.
We posted a picture of her. She's got the Mekamika shop and Mekamika podcast. Yeah. Christina, the Cozy Knitter, of course, we had to stop by and say hi, even though Tiffany of Knitting at Tiffany's, and she's expecting.
Yes, she looked wonderful.
If you see her post, on her Knitting at Tiffany's. You need to read her Instagram post about her expecting. It will just make your heart burst.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. We went to the podcaster meetup. It's sort of different than what we consider a podcaster meetup for.
Yeah.
Like, to us, a podcaster meetup is the podcasters sort of
gather
gather
in a spot.
and people come and
talk to them.
But it just doesn't really seem to
really
work
turn
out
into
that way.
Yeah.
But while we were there at that, Stephanie Pro McPhee, the Yarn Harlot,
Yes, she was in
came
there
and she
chatting.
was chatting with Eric and Christina. So we were sort of made our way over there a little bit.
Yeah.
And spoke to her. We also saw Carolyn. Hey, Carolyn, how are you?
Yeah.
We also ran into Brenda Ward. She does the Leeds Grenville Fiber Extravaganza. I'm going to turn this around and show you. This is what's happening and when it's happening and where in North Grenville Municipal Kemple, which is just outside of Ottawa, I think she was saying.
I think she said that, yeah.
So that's when it is, September 21st. So if you're in that area.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'll put the URL on the bottom here so that you can check out more about it.
And
She's
there's
got
a whole bunch of vendors
vendor
that are there.
list,
Yes,
and it sounds like it's really fun.
So, yeah.
Sorry.
So it looks like it'll be fun. I don't know if we'll make it there because we're, I know if we go anywhere, we're planning on our big Yarny trip this year. We're planning, whether it works out or not, on going to Festival Twist in Quebec.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's the one.
And that's in August, and that's the big one, but we'll mostly go to. We might go to some of the other ones, like Prince Edward County is coming up.
Yeah.
That one's coming up this month. There's Kawartha, I think, is in June.
Mm-hmm.
So there's several coming up in the area, but I'll mention them right before whether or not we're going to go.
Yeah.
But I think I'd like to go to them again because I did enjoy going to them last year when I went. So, and we have some of our other friends. Oh, we saw Christopher Cabin Boy Knits as well.
Yes. Yeah, that was nice.
Just
as we arrived, we happened to see him and chatted for a few minutes. And then I never saw him again.
Oh no, we did.
Oh, I did.
But you didn't.
No,
I saw them a couple times.
No.
But
it's just a wonderful event.
Yes.
If you go to a knitting event, particularly one that's near you, you go to it frequently, then you run into old friends all the time, or sort of like online friends. So. So it was a lot of fun that way.
It's kind of neat meeting all these people, because we met a bunch of other people that we met last year at the Frolic as well. They came up and said hi and all of this. So it was really, really nice seeing everybody that came up and said hi to us.
Yes.
Yeah. Like it just feels so strange
to
us. We really appreciate
really
it.
lovely,
It's so nice, and we really appreciate it. It's absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
But it's a little weird because everybody knows us,
Yeah.
but we don't know you.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate it when people take the time and get up the nerve, because some people it can be, they're a little nervous sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's nice. I know I would be too.
Yeah.
So
there are people that we see around, and it's like, oh, there's that person, but we don't go up and say hi. So
we don't. I know. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, why don't you talk a little bit about the room here? So
yes, as you can see, it's different.
Yes, we're in the same room, the big that dark green room that we were in. But you and your husband have been.
We just had it. That's why it's sort of echoey.
Yeah. Because
we had the floors done this week, and he's going to paint the baseboards and put those back in. But I brought in enough stuff because all the stuff was put in the room where Margaret sleeps when she sits, and I thought she's got to get into the bed.
So I can make my way, and there's a bed that's clear, so I'm good for tonight.
I took a whole bunch of stuff out of there because a lot of it was my son's, and I put it back in the cupboard. That's all my son's stuff in the cupboard. And anything that's in here right now is mine for the room.
Yes.
So we'll just see how that does. So it will slowly get back and come together. So.
Yeah, but just in case you were wondering why it looked so different, we're
Yes.
actually in the same spot, but
Yes.
we're
angled
undergoing,
instead of flat.
yeah,
So-
a bit of a nice an overhaul.
Yeah,
or-
so we're debating, like, will we do it here? Will we do it
Yeah.
the other corner where we might actually be a little darker? We might
Yeah.
need some light. I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll have
because
to just
the
see.
lighting is so different, as you can tell. It's
Yes.
very different now that it's brighter. So
And
I
you
feel
can
like, I kind of
see
feel like I'm
in the
fading.
glasses, I have
Yeah.
the windows like right
Yeah.
there. So it does reflect, but
Yeah.
if it's really bright, it washes us
Washes
out
right out.
so badly. So we may
but
have
once
to
we
use
get
the other.
some yarn in here,
Yes.
it'll
And it won't
change
be
the
so
thing.
echoey.
Yes.
So,
So-
other than that, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think that's
Not
everything.
really working on too much.
Yeah, so I'm
Just-
hoping that by the time we do this in another 2 weeks, I'm hoping that my shawl will be done.
Yes.
That's-
I
that's-
think it should be if you spend some time on it. Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think that's everything. And it
Yes.
sounds like there's a lot of stuff going on
Yes.
around dinner.
Yeah, hubby's getting dinner
Dinner
going
ready,
because knit
so-
night's starting in about half an hour or so.
Yeah. So we will let you go, and we'll
Yes.
see you in about 2 weeks.
Yes. Look forward to seeing everybody. Thanks for
Okay.
watching.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.